There's a lot of high-end kits now out on the market from major manufacturers, independent builders, whole bunch of exotic wood kits and different shell configurations and wicked looking finishes and all that kind of stuff. And they're all gorgeous. And I love looking at high-end kits, man. I mean, there's something about, it's like looking at an exotic car for me. You know what I mean? There could be an airplane hangar full of high-end kits, and I would probably look at every single one of them. But there's one common thing throughout all of these high-end kits. They are laughably expensive. So today, we're asking the question, we're just gonna have a discussion, but we're asking the question, are high-end kits a giant waste of money? Now I know this might sound like a super weird question as I sit here behind my dang near $8,000 Phoenix kit, but let me just clear the air, first of all, because this has probably been on a lot of your minds over the years as you've seen me play this kit. A lot of y'all might have been wondering, how much did I pay for it? Is this dude rolling in the dough or something? Listen, let me just clear the air on this kit here. All right, let me be straight up with you. I would not have this kit were it not for 3 discounts and a trade-in. This was one of those one-shot opportunities that kind of presented itself to me. I was looking for a new kit at the time, and a friend of mine that worked at Yamaha, I was just on the phone with him, just talking to my rep, and he said he had one in the warehouse, and I had always dreamed of having the Phoenix kit. There was one sitting at the warehouse, and I got like 3 discounts between the Yamaha discount, the staff discount, plus at the time I had a Pro reference kit that I traded in. And so between all of that stuff, I probably paid like just under $3,000 for it, which is still a lot of dough. But listen, when somebody offers you a crazy discount on a Ferrari, you find a way to make it happen. That's just what you do. It's what separates us from the animals. So maybe you're in the process of saving up a few $1,000s to get your first high-end kit. And I mean, why not, right? I mean, who wouldn't want a custom exotic century-aged North Nigerian Wakanda wood kit? The question we're asking today is, will that kit be worth it for you? So let's talk about it. By the way, man, this right here is a bestseller. All right, this is the most popular shirt in the shop. If you don't already have one, go ahead and click that link in the description box and snatch one up for yourself. I can't be the only one looking cool up in here. All right, so let me start answering this question for you. Let me give you my little 2 cents on this. This kit here, this Phoenix kit, I've had this kit since March of 2011. When I picked it up, it was the happiest day of my life. Here we are 8 years later, and I still get the man giggles every time I come downstairs and look at this kit. Like I can't believe that I have it. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most beautiful kit in Canada. So needless to say, I love this kit to death. But I don't gig with this kit anymore. I gig with this kit. I picked up a black stage custom birch strictly for gigging. Paid under $1,000 for the shells because I already had hardware. And I used that kit to gig because that's all I need. Some of y'all may have heard this kit in previous videos, but the thing sounds amazing. As a matter of fact, the first ever gig that I did with this kit was at a theater in Toronto. Nice, big, full seat theater. And I was pretty excited to see how these stage customs perform. I mean, I knew that it was gonna sound good, and like I wasn't really worried about that because I know that this generation stage custom, this latest one, is probably the best one out of all of them. But here's the thing, man. The quality that you get now for anywhere between $1,300 and $2,000 is ridiculous these days. The kind of kit that you're able to get now for under $2,000 is the same kit that you would have had to pay $5,000 for 10 years ago. Everything about today's mid-price kits is just better. They're using better wood. There's a larger wood selection. Used to be, they used to make like mid-level kits out of cheaper woods, like basswood and poplar was another one that they used to use. But these days, man, you can get a birch kit, maple, ash, oak. Like there's lots of different kits that you can get in that lower price range. They're putting better hardware on mid-price kits now. Like a lot of the hardware is just kind of trickled down from the high-end kits of a few years ago, and they're now using this hardware on mid-price kits. So everything is a little bit chunkier and a little bit more rugged and heavy duty. The quality of the mounts are better now, and everybody's got their own version of sort of isolation mounts now, so there's no more of this. I want to do that. There's no more tom arm penetrating the shell. Let's keep it G-rated. You're also getting way cooler finishes now in kits in that price range. It used to be just like basic solid color, black, blue, red, and white maybe. But now, man, you get like flame maples, and you get bursts, and you get matte finishes, and there's a lot of super cool finishes now that you can get for that price range. Black nickel hardware, there's some very cool options. So you might get the impression by now that my answer is, yeah, it's a big waste of money because mid-price kits are so great these days. You're kind of half right. My answer to the question is, it depends. It depends on whether it's something that you want or if it's something that you think you need. If you're about to drop $4 or $5,000 on a kit because you think that's what you need to get out there and gig professionally, yes, colossal waste of money. Shave at least half of that off and put it in a good set of cymbals and a really nice snare. Drum kits these days in the mid-price level, quite frankly, are just too good to not gig professionally. It just makes so much sense to gig with a cheaper kit. Now, I didn't say cheap, I said cheaper, right? So, if you find something around, $1,500, $2,000, that's more than enough. Now, if you're buying a high-end kit because it's something that you want, right? If you've been daydreaming about the thing every day, if you're constantly on the internet looking at videos and pictures and stuff of the thing, pictures on your wall or whatever, absolutely not. If you're getting it as a reward for your hard work, you can't put a price on that. If you've already gone through 3, 4, 5, 6 kits during your lifetime and you've put your 10,000 hours in and you say, you know what, I'm going to drop $12,000 on this exotic kit, I'd be like, you know what, man? Well deserved. Do it up. Every single day I come down here and I see these drums, even 8 years later, it's a reminder of the hard work that I put in to getting good at this thing. So I will still take this thing out, obviously. I just save it for them expensive gigs. At the end of the day, it's your dough, right? You can spend it however you want, whether it's $1,500, $15,000, whatever. You can get whatever drums you feel like getting. The only thing that I would ask is that you give yourself credit regardless of what drums you get. The gear that you buy deserves no credit whatsoever, all right? Because at the end of the day, it's not the drums that are going to make you sound good. So you can either look at a really expensive kit and say, that's what I want, or you'll have the confidence to walk into a store, look at a $1,200 kit and say, that's all I need. So there's my long answer, man. Drop a comment below if you want to add to the conversation. Let us know what you think about the whole expensive kit thing. If you agree, cool. If you don't agree, that's cool too, right? We're all friends here. We're all civil people. But yeah, man, drop a comment, join the conversation. Thanks for watching this video. Welcome any new viewers, any new subscribers. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Like, subscribe. See you next video.